Hi, I am at Mill Bluff State Park. It is just outside of Camp Douglas, Wisconsin. It has a little campground, 21 sites, and a nice little beach over here that looks like a nice clear water. People are enjoying it. And across the highway is a trail system that I'm going to be checking out. So we'll see what that's all about. There's a butte that I will be trying to see how far up I can get, but I do believe there is limitations on the stairs going up right now. We're going to take a quick tour of the campground. First, I'd just like to mention there's a very small parking lot for the beach area, and they are checking stickers. There is people parked on the road because they don't have stickers, and across the road there is a ton of parking for the trails. Now it is quite toasty today, so maybe not a lot of people are on the trails, but I'm going to go check them out anyway. So let's go take a look at that campground. So right across from the beach is 20 and 21. These are electric sites, it looks like. Over here on this side of the park, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I do believe I am going the wrong way, so I have no idea what number I'm at. Although she said I could go this way. 18, that's where I'm at, so I guess I'm counting down. Small sites. This first couple here are pretty sunny. There is woods that they back up to. They are all fairly level pull-ins. Not all of them have electric. I know the first couple I saw did. Let's see, I'm all the way up to 11 now. So we're halfway around the campground. That one's nice and tucked in there. Another nice one tucked over there. It's not full right now, but they expect to be full for the weekend. Midweek. I got some pit toilets. I didn't see anything else really. More wooded sites. That one's kind of open to the sun from above. Over here, 7 is straight tucked in there, back right in up to your table. This side is pretty wooded. That site. Here's number 6. I'm not even sure where you park. I think this is just a tent and you have to park along the edge here. They're a little rough. Definitely, you know, if you would have a rig, you got to be over in the sun, but if you want to be in the woods, you can probably get away with this with some tents. And actually this side over here looks kind of nice. Got a nice pad here and your fire ring tucked back in. So that was, and let's see, and there's only like two more sites here, and that's the entire campground. This is number 2. Number 1 over here overlooks the beach, and that is the entire campground. And this is the first time this year I pulled into a park and there was actually someone at the entrance station. So I'm gonna hop across the road here and go check out the trails. So these are the people who are just sort of parked along the road because they do not have a Wisconsin State Park sticker, but they are going in and using the beach. So I just pulled into a really nice shady spot and I went to close up my window. I gotta knock the branches out. I got attacked. But at least it's shady. Alright, so here's my parking area. And I have entirely to myself one other car here. And here's our nature trail. I'm gonna start on up. So we got our historical marker here. Good thing on this one is this history doesn't really change. It's what is a bluff or a mesa and buttes. Basically, we got a little chunk of rock that the glaciers went around, and it was firm enough that the rain didn't erode it over time from the top. Let's go see. So looking at my map here, I'm realizing as I wander this trail around this butte that I am spitting distance, and you can hear it in the distance here, to 90-94 zipping by. So I know I've driven past here before. I had no idea this place was here. So let's go. I think this trail I'm on will walk around the butte up there, and we'll come up it on the other side. One advantage to the layout of the land here in the park is, well, you've got an interstate zipping around behind you here, and semis. Woo, there goes the trucks. So while that's the interstate's right there and you can't ignore it, there's this giant butte that the campground is on the far side, so it does a beautiful job of blocking the sound of those guys zipping by. So this is showing you where we are. There's the interstate. There's another highway 12 and 16 on the other side of this, and there are other buttes along the way here, so those will help you find it or see it and know you went past it when you're zipping by at 70 miles an hour. So I've come around to the other side, and I'd already don't hear the highway. I just hear the kids down at the beach down there. Well, this is a little disappointing. I don't get to even really see anything. There's the stairs I'm not allowed to climb this year to Mill Bluff. Apparently there's some other buttes down the road I can take a look at. I made it back to the bottom, or finished my loop around. I never really made it up to the top. By the way, it's a cute shelter here. That's a really cute one. Stone walls, stone floor with rough wood beams. Want to go back, hop in the van, and head up the road and see what Camelback is. So that's across the interstate from Mill Butte or Mill Bluff. Actually, yeah, I just went over one half of the interstate, now I'm going on to the other half. So just north of the park, there's a little parking area here. Vehicle emission stickers are required for the state parks. And this is Camel Bluff Trail. It's 1.25 mile loop. It goes around one bluff and views some others. Let's see what we find. A little side note, the campground down there. Can you hear that? The campground down there is across Highway 1216. And on the far side of that is the railroad. And since I've been here, it's the second time a train has come zipping by, honking the horns. So expect to hear the trains. Alright, so behind me I've got one of the little Camelback buttes here. Kind of see it through the trees. I'm going to keep going and see if we see anything. So I found a little side trail. It's taking me out here. I actually see the rock formations. Okay, I can't stand still for long because mosquitoes are bad. But I just took a little side trail off the main trail here, taking me up to this. It's kind of cool. Some people have carved their names in it though. Not so cool. All those name carvings aren't going to last because this is a very soft sandstone. So the outer layer of this is not going to be around long. Now what's left up there of that spire will last a while. The rain's going to get it, but at least the wind isn't going to here in the woods. It's pretty well protected. Definitely bring your mosquito spray. Can't imagine why the mosquitoes are so bad. There's standing water over there and standing water over here. And I'm walking down the middle of it. Okay, it's really hot out here today. But I'll take the sun right now. Because the mosquitoes back in those woods, I feel like if I could train them, I would have had them fly me out of here. Wow. They were bad. Now we just got the flies. So here's the thing. I know, over there, about 50 yards, it's a big rock formation. Can't get near it, can't see it. It's through the trees. So I took a little drive down the street, and that's about as good a view as I can get of the butte. You know, I think the best bet might actually be zipping by at 70 miles an hour on the interstate. We'll go check the other angle. So I popped off a side road over here by a sand mine and discovered a view, oops, of some of these buttes. Zoom in over there. All the things I couldn't see while walking underneath them. Gotta get some distance sometimes. Once again, some distance gives you perspective. Had to get away a few miles. Well, that's gonna do it for me at Mill Bluff State Park. Camel Bluff Trail, yeah, it just about did me in. It's not the length, it's on the far side. You're in stagnant water on both sides and you're like sprinting to get away from the mosquitoes. And then you wind up in the hot sun. So the campground, cute little campground. The swimming area looks really nice. So those are some good features of this park. There are not a lot of trails. I think I hit all of them now. The one that goes around the butte at the main park, and this one that's weaving between a couple others that you can't see while you're doing it. So I'm doing this so you can know what to find out there, what is out there, and what you will like and what you don't like. So please give this a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to help me out, and if there's something I missed at this park that I should see or is a big plus, please let me know in the comments. I'm sure at the top of the main butte in the center, if I could get up to the top, I'm sure there's a great view. But I wasn't allowed up there. So from this perspective for 2020, I just wasn't seeing it. And it looks like the best view of all of this stuff is if I was to wander the interstate. And I try to stay off the interstates. And they kind of gave them the best view. So like and subscribe. And let me know what you like or don't like. See you in the next one.